toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Tyus Bowser with a pick. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back to throw again. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, it's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Washington.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
McKissick is in. Touchdown, Washington. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tackle made by Chase Young.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And here's Jackson on the option. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. This one left side caught by Gibson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the 1st. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. They'll set up a throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Seals-Jones. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Derek Wolfe, his second sack of the night. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Play action. Now Jackson. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They go play action now. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Back to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions and looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 25. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw right side complete to Carter. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second down and 3. They're going to look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Jackson. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Jackson from the shotgun. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Not much there, only a yard. Jackson will throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the...
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Montez Sweat drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because
it's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Ricky Seals-Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make our score 31-14 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. 1st down and more for Jackson. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I'd get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 7 yards the pickup there. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game, and when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. 4th down, here's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Into the secondary, past the 40. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. A gain of 6 there on first.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Again, it's Johnson.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll look to throw again. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Derek Wolfe able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now this likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. And his kick here is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be...
The ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson going deep here for Watkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Back to throw again. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, it's Ricky Seals Jones. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Derek Wolfe able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Charles, we saw him.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. It's all tied up at 20. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. First and long. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 72 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The offense on third down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. The Sanders has got it complete. Here's Michael Vick. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Michael Vick taking it in from 11 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Rodgers now on first down. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Rodgers to throw. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you got to call that both ways.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Let's go.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Despite the late lead, Vick's going to throw. Dancing to his left. Strong running at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup. They're on the scramble. Vick readies to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're up by 2 points. You've got the ball on your opponent's 25-yard line. First and long. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. They run it again with Cook. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Now Vick on 4th down. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. From the shotgun, it's Vick. They've got it 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Michael Vick, a 5-yard touchdown run. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now a give running right, it's Cook. 80 yards on the ground for him so far. And quickly they get to the line. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. A give, this is Cook. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Vick. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. A little juke. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him now to this point. That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this 2nd very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. Oh, the spin. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. Open space inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 98 yards rushing now for the ball game on 24 carries. Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner. Offense getting set, 1st and 10. They run, Cook. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now Cook.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 10-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. 1st and long. Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. That's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but getting the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And has some space here. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Vick's throw is taken in by Waddle. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Fourth down, Vick. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on fourth down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Steps away to his left. Fighting him off. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up try it here. He's back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at the 20. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. It's going the other way. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a solid pickup of 11. Second down. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 10-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to take the lead. Throwing on first down is Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're leading. You have the ball down to the 10-yard line. 1st and long. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw, Vick. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're all tied up at 8. You've got the ball on your opponent's 25-yard line. 1st and long. Give to Cook out of the gun. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Cook. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then dropped just inside of the 20. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. On 2nd down, Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing, Vick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Now here's Vick. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Vick now. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and 1, here's Vick. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Vick to throw it. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 4 yards out. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits as they have taken the lead.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes. Remaining. We're all tied up at 8. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. 1st and long. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. From the gun, Vick. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Cook. Spinning past him and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now a run with Cook. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, an 8-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Pressure comes and down he goes. Myles Garrett, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Here's Fitzpatrick. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
4th down, Fitzpatrick. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Back now here on EA Sports. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're all tied up at 8. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. 1st and long. Taken down by Pete Werner. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. Runs over him, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 47 yards on the ground for him so far. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time. I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Touchdown. David Njoku, 43 yards. And his guys are going to add on to the... Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Winston. It's caught, Smith. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Ken Crawley. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game. Ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 13 yards there, offset some of the penalty yardage as it's second down. Vick now after the fumble recovery. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. It's a big play there on third down. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
On second and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. He'll get it up the middle, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board at 0-0. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. First and long. Here's Michael Vick. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Vick, going for Jefferson downfield. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 70 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is picked up by the defense. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run with a longtime Buccaneer. It's Mike Alstott. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run with Cook. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
They start the drive with Cook. Shreds the tackle. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On second down, it's Cook again. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Again, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And touchdown. Dalvin Cook. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by 4. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. First and long. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On third down, Cook. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, go into pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a first down.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 67 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Final minute now of the third quarter. On first down, it's Cook. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8. A give. This is Cook. Cook able to escape, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 14 yards, and his guys are going to add on to their lead. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Vic readies to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Vic. Open man is Waddle, complete. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. From the shotgun, it's Vic. Another catch there for Waddle. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. From the red zone now, Vic. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll throw again. Here's Vic. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Throwing, Vic. Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Michael Vick, a 5-yard touchdown run. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. To throw, Vic. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. Come on now. And what a big-time play there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Cook. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Cook. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's Dalvin Cook there with a 1-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And remember, that drive started back at the 2, 98 yards into the end zone to finish with that run.
And what do you think the guy who punts the ball was doing? I mean, when that drive started, he was thinking about, okay, catch it, get rid of it, right? When he's warming up in the net, don't step backwards and create a safety because he was counting on worst-case scenario. And as the drive went on, he figured...
He turned that net into a hammock.
Exactly. Give me a drink of water and let me just relax.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Running for it, here's Cook. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. Well, there you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table. Offense getting set, 1st and 10. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. And now they're in the hurry up. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. Cook able to escape. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On third down, Cook. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with fourth down coming up.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll run for it. Cook. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 72 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. On first down, it's Cook. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. On second down now, it's Cook. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. Is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenge.